Well, hello everybody. Jeff Cowan here from Jeff Cowan's Pro Talk, and I'm back with a new edition of my podcast entitled Right Service, Write Your Own Paycheck, the path to making over $100,000 a year when writing service in the automotive industry in the United States of America, Canada, and Australia. And you know, at this very recording right now, just over 20% of you doing that job are making $100,000 a year or more. But that means that nearly 80% of you are not. So what do we do about that? Well, I strongly encourage you to continue to watch and or listen to my podcast. I strongly encourage you to go to my website, automotiveservicetraining.com, automotiveservicetraining.com, because by going there you'll find articles and blogs, videos, techniques, processes, methods, everything you need to put you in that club of making $100,000 a year. And it's a club you should be in and you want to be in because it's a fun club. Well, today we're going to stick with the theme we've had here recently, where I take your questions, you from the viewers, when you text them or email me or you call me, or the questions I get when I'm doing live events at conventions and workshops and whatnot. I'm going to take the most popular questions and I'm going to answer them by sharing with you a video clip that's taken from a live event that I did where I answered the same question. So today's question is Jeff, you say that service advisors really don't know how to sell themselves. What do you mean? Can you tell us? Well, of course I can tell you, and I can do it with this next clip. Now, this clip was taken from an event that I did at the NADA convention. If you like this video, you can get the whole thing at nada.org, nada.org. Go there, you can get it. But for right now, let me answer that question. Jeff, you say service advisors don't really know how to sell themselves. Can you tell us what you mean? And the answer is absolutely yes. Watch this and know that I'll be back next week with another video, and until then, make it a great week. Walmart. But now the question is, why do these companies and so many others that we could put up here, how is it they have customer retention? And it's really just about this simple. It's because they never stop selling who and what they are. They never stop selling who and what they are. They never stop selling who and what they are, and here's the problem with that. In the service side of the automotive industry, we never start selling who and what we are. Our customers have no idea that we're the best of the best. If you walk up to the average consumer on the street and say, tell me about an auto dealership service department, what do they say? They're thieves, they lie, they cheat, they steal, they overcharge. Why? Because we never sell ourselves. See, we've been trained to believe if we just walk out there with a big, dumb, goofy smile, people are going to fall in love with us. Hi, my name's Jeff. I write service. If your car's broke, I write service. And our guys over here, they fix cars. So if you want your car fixed, my name's Jeff, and I'll help you out because I write service. And we think that's going to bring them back? Now, what do I mean by they never stop selling who and what they are? Who in here has ever eaten a Ruth Chris again? Do you remember, anybody can answer this, when they approach your table, they introduce themselves and they ask you a question. They're scripted. I mean, very word track oriented. There's a question they're required to ask you. Do you remember what it was?
Have you ever been here?
That's exactly right. Have you ever been here before? Now, there can be 50 people sitting at that table. One person, 49 raise their hand, say, we've been here. One person raise their hand, say, I've never been here. Let's start selling. Well, since you've never been to a Ruth Chris restaurant before and experienced a fine dining experience like you're about to tonight, I have another question. That is, will you have at least 2.5 to 4 hours to spend with us? It's important that you do because this, again, being a fine dining experience, you're going to find that we rush nothing. We're going to take our times and prepare everything to your exact specifications. We're going to take our time because the ingredients we use are the best we can get our hands on, and they demand a certain amount of time to prep them right. As a matter of fact, our master chef was out with local growers within 50 miles of this restaurant today, securing the best fruits and vegetables he could for your enjoyment tonight. You'll recognize where I refer to him as a master chef because that's what he is. He's been a master chef for 20 years, at this location for 10 years. He studied and continues to study under the best from Japan and Tokyo, London, Paris, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and the like. As a matter of fact, he's so conscious about what you're going to have, that the beef you're going to have tonight is so good that cows are committing suicide to be on our menu. Can you imagine going to the barn, they're all hanging there, and on their fur it says, take me to Ruth's. All right, now why do they tell you that? Because when you get the bill for $160 a person, because that's what an average person spends, they're not a table of a person, so you got a couple, $320. The last thing they want to hear you say is, $320, I could have gone to Costco and got this meat for $40 and fixed it at home. Well, no, you couldn't, because you can't get that meat. You don't have the ovens and you don't have the skill. Instead, they want to turn you into an advocate, and they do because they never stop selling who and what they are. Because if you go to Ruth Chris once, you want to do what? Okay, so how are they doing it? All right, so how are they doing it? Now,